Okay, good morning. Today is Thursday. It is August 19th. Better late than never. Hopefully you're still with me. Today we're going to do a little Pilates yoga combination. So we're going to start out with our Pilates, getting us all nice and warm and focused on our breath and working from our center. And that'll lead us into some yoga that will finish us off and allow us to kind of create a nice entrance into our day. So first thing we need to know is during Pilates, we want to make sure that we're focused on our breathing. If I happen to say inhale and you exhale, that's okay. As long as you're breathing, it's all good. And eventually we find the correct way to breathe. We also have to make sure that we're not overusing the lower back. It is part of our core, but the abdominals should be the focal point. And if you feel this in your back, you need to take a break and regroup and come back in. Same goes for pulling on the head and the neck. We want to make sure we're using the abdominals to lift the upper body without putting any strain on the neck or the shoulders. So that's why I say it's a journey. The more you do it, the more you figure out how to do it correctly. It should never feel painful in a bad way. It should feel challenging, but never painful in places that you know should not be being fatigued. So remember, you don't have to do every single repetition. If you can do 3 that are perfect and then take a break and do 3 more, that's great. I'd rather have you do that than to keep going. When we get to our yoga, we will also be focusing on breath and where we are in our body during the movements. And Pilates will have set us up to continue that. So let's go ahead and relax a little bit. We're going to go down onto our backs. Let yourself relax on your mat, arms at your sides, palms open to the sky. Let's start breathing in through the nose, expanding belly back and rib cage as we inhale. And then exhale out through the mouth. And as we exhale, we're breathing out with clenched teeth or pursed lips a little bit so that we're actually making the abdominals work harder as we breathe. As we continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, bring some awareness to your arms. And let's do a nice long stretch of the arms from shoulders out to fingertips. Think about just tensing the arm muscles, but keeping the rest of your body relaxed. And now the arms go soft. We'll do the same with our legs. I want you to stretch from your hips to your heels. So really push out through those heels. Breathing, holding just the legs tight. The rest of the body stays relaxed. Now let the legs relax. We'll focus in on the belly. We're going to pull down on the belly button. Press that navel against the spine. Hold it there without holding your breath, without tensing the rest of your body. And then let that release. Try again, navel to spine, hold it nice and tight. And let that release. Once more, navel to spine, hold it in. And let that release. Now let's inhale both arms to the sky and exhale behind us. Reach out through your fingertips, push out through your heels, stretch your body super straight. And then let it all go soft. Let's draw the left knee up to the chest. Give it a nice close hug with your hands. While we're there, flex and point your foot. And then begin to trace a circle with your ankle. Lead with your big toe. And then let's reverse. And then allow your foot to rest. Switch the legs. In goes the right, out goes the left. Same thing, we'll flex point. Roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then let's reverse. And then just rest your foot. Now it's both knees in at the same time. Give yourself a nice tight hug, keeping our shoulders relaxed. And then add a few rocks side to side, massaging our spine. Come back to neutral and circle both knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then hold the knees in super tight. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Round up, nose towards knees, chin to chest. And release, come back down. Try again, tighten the belly, rounding up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And release down. Once more, tighten the belly, round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. We're going to stay right there. Thumb and index fingers form a triangle. Place it lightly on the back of your head. Separate your knees, heels touch toes apart. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Knees and feet come together. Scrunch those toes together. Inhale, push out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Think about really pressing out through the arches of your feet. Continue, but flex your feet. So now you're pressing out through the heels. 2 to go. 1 more. Now send the legs out straight and we'll point flex. So we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold right there. Arms alongside your body, off the mat, palms up. Start to pump. Inhale 5 beats and exhale 5 beats. Level 2, the modification, we bend our knees. Level 1 modification, rest your feet on the mat. Now make sure as you're pumping those arms that you're not feeling your upper body moving up and down. All right, we're really just working from the shoulders to the fingertips. One more round. Hold up. Good. Tuck the knees in. Ooh, rest the head down and breathe. All right, let's move into some roll-ups. Knees bent, feet on the floor, legs pressed together, arms behind us, shoulders relaxed against the mat. Inhale, lift both arms. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, scoop the belly and peel up. Inhale. And then exhale, tuck and roll back down. Try again. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, scoop the belly and come up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhale again, arms up, shoulders drop. Exhale, scoop that belly in to peel you up, stretch. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Now if you're confident, you're not using legs pushing straight, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Try again. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropped. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Let's try one more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders are dropped. Exhale, the belly does the work to peel us up. We'll stretch as far as we can. Inhale, and then exhale, tuck and roll down. Once we're down, nice long stretch again. And then let's bring knees back up to our chest. Tighten the belly, press to the back of the ribs. Return to that C shape. Arms again at our sides, off the mat, palms up. Bend your elbows, fingertips on our shoulders. Inhale, push straight, open, close. Exhale, tuck and bend. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck and bend. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck and bend. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck. Let's try 2 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck. And 1 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck and bend. Tuck your knees all the way in and return your head to the mat. All right, now we're ready for some leg circles. So let's start by placing the right foot on the mat, knee bent, left leg stretched straight. Arms nice and long at our sides. Palms facing open to the sky. Level 2, go ahead and push your right leg out straight. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. Now really we're making your circles about the size of a large beach ball. And while that leg is circling, nothing else is moving. Last 2, and 1. Stay there. Now bring the other leg up. Both legs start together. We're going to inhale, drop down about halfway. Exhale, sweep around together. Inhale down. Exhale around. Now we're never going to drop any lower than halfway down, but if halfway down you start feeling this in your lower back despite keeping your belly button super tight, don't go so low, only go a quarter of the way around. When we draw those circles, make sure you're not making your legs too much wider than the width of your hips. Let's try one more. And we'll hold. Now we'll switch. Right leg remains straight, left knee bent, foot on the mat, or push it out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Two to go. One more. Now let's reverse. Out first, in and up. So we're always really focusing on that inside loop of the circle, where it's pulling towards that midline of the body. Two to go. One more. And hold right there. All right, now bring the other leg back up. This time we're going to sweep the legs around. We pull together. Exhale and lift. So inhale around. Exhale, pull. Last two. One more. Good. Hold right there. So now both legs straight up to the sky. Circle them both to the left, around and up, and then reverse. Now these circles are smaller. So this is called the corkscrew. And I want you to make your circles about the size of a basketball. And again, each circle has its own begin point, own end point. Last set. Last circle. And keep that stretching. Good job. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, let's roll up. And let's work our spine stretch. So for spine stretch, I need you to be able to sit really straight. So your back is straight and your legs are straight. You're going to separate them about hips distance. Flex your feet and push out through your heels. Now, if you have a tough time sitting with straight legs, that just means your hamstrings are tight and they pull on your lower back. So you either look like this or you have to bend your knees. So I would prefer if you just slip a pillow under your butt or another mat that's rolled up to lift your hips a little bit so you can maintain that straightness. So we're going to start with arms extended, palms facing up. Notice my arms are in a straight line with my shoulders, so they're not going to lower, they're not going to lift. And my shoulders are going to stay over my hips. No leaning forward and no pulling backwards. We're going to only work that belly and back. So we inhale in preparation. On the exhale, start scooping the belly in. While you're doing that, the spine rounds and your head drops through your arms. You're pushing out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, we're lifting lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try again. Exhale, scooping the belly in. Round your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, rise, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Again, exhale, scooping the belly in. Round your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. And inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine. So you should be taller than when you went down. Exhale again, scooping in. So think about someone really wrapping their arms around your waist and they're pulling that part of your body back. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine. How about one more time? Exhale, big scooping in with the belly. Round your spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out your fingers and feet. And then inhale, let's rise, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. From there, let the arms come down. Do a couple shoulder rolls back front. Very good. Remove the elevation if you're using it, and let's bring the legs together. Now let's bend the knees and place our hands behind our thighs. So we're going to roll like a ball. I want you to find your balance on your tailbone. So we're going to keep our big toes touching, our knees slightly open, shoulders relaxed. Let your chin just fall down toward your chest.
and that's where it's going to stay. So level 2 people, you can bring your hands across your shins. Everything else is the same. So using only the belly to pull us back, and then only the belly to bring us back up again. So what we are not doing is pulling back using our shoulders, and we're not using our legs to pull us back up. How about 2 more? Let's do 1 more. And just remain holding right there. Good, now let's move into single leg stretch. So let's keep that left knee back, right leg extends. We're gonna roll back, so we feel the back of our rib cage on the mat, shoulders, neck, and head up. Place your right hand atop your left knee. Left hand goes atop your left ankle, elbows open. And let's alternate. Knee to chest, toes to wall. Reach, 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 reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Big hold. Switch hold. Switch hold. Switch hold. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and hold. All right? Now double leg stretch. Both knees come in. Hands are going to rest on your ankles, or maybe up here on your shins, or way down there on the tops of your feet. As we inhale, start reaching up, then extend the arms and legs out. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. So notice again on this one, there is no movement in anything but the arms and the legs. So we're not letting our shoulders drop down. We're keeping that nice C shape, looking forward, not up at the ceiling. How about last 2? 1 more to go. And we're there. All right, now we're ready for straight single leg stretch. So left leg goes straight. You're gonna reach your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Calf is okay, just don't pull behind your knee or below the knee. All right, and then the right leg goes straight also. So we're remaining lifted. Start to draw your left leg towards your face and pull the right leg away from your face. So I don't want this leg straight up and one down. I want one towards your face and then one actually just pulling away from your face, and then switch. Last 2 and 1. All right, now both legs together. You can rest your head for a moment. Everybody triangle shape, thumb and index fingers. Level 1, insert triangle under tailbone and butt. That'll help your lower back. Level 2 people, triangle lightly back of the head. Everybody up in your C shape. Inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, snap the legs up without lifting the butt. So it's inhale, lower. Exhale, snap. And remember, we want to make sure as we're lowering that we're not feeling that in the lower back. And we're not going beyond halfway down. It's not necessary. 2 to go. Let's try 1 more. Hold right there. All right, so everybody knees come in. Everybody hands behind that, elbows nice and wide. Let's keep the left knee in and the right leg out, and just simply start with the legs straight in, straight out. So notice that there's no movement in your hips. Once we add the twist, make sure that stays that way. No movement in the hips. 4, 3, 2, hold. Now lift up a little higher. Bring opposite armpit across to your knee. Then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Here's our 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees in. Woo, rest that head down and breathe. All right, now let's rest the feet down. Open your arms wide. We're going to drop both knees to the left and look right. Come on back up, we'll go the other way. Dropping your knees right and look left. Good, and then bring your knees back to that neutral place. We're going to space our feet apart about hips distance. Bring your arms in next to your body, palms to the sky. And we want to keep enough space between our buttocks and our heels that when we start lifting into bridge, you're activating your gluteals and your hamstrings, all right? So make sure you've got enough space for that. And we've got our toes in, our heels out. We're going to tighten the belly and slowly start to peel off the mat, pushing those hips up nice and high without feeling any pressure in the neck. And then exhale, one vertebra at a time and back down. Again, tighten the belly as we slowly peel up, pressing those hips nice and high. Hold on to your bridge. And then exhale again, making your way back to the mat. Try again, tightening the belly, slowly peeling up. One vertebra at a time, pressing and holding. And exhale your way back down. Again, tighten the belly and slowly peel up. Now let's remain in our bridge position. Right knee to chest, extend your legs straight up to the ceiling. And then we're going to lower and lift. Flex, point, down, up, pull, up, down, up. Couple more. One more. Hold up. Circles up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good. Now let's bend. Set that foot down and we'll switch. Left knee in, nice and straight to the sky. Lower left. Down. Up. And the rest of the body does not move. Last 2, and 1. Keep that bridge and circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good, now let's bend the knee. Place the foot back down. Try to press those hips a little bit more. Clasp your hands together under the body. Shoulder blades walk a little bit closer together, pressing your knuckles down, and just breathe into that bridge. Good, now let your hands release. And again, one vertebra at a time. Melt into your mat. Once you've made it all the way down, let's go ahead and tuck those knees in close. Feel that nice stretch going down the spine into the gluteals. Couple knee circles around to massage through the lower back. And then let's go the other way. Good, and then from there, we're gonna exhale and roll up. All right, so once we're up, let's sit up nice and straight and tall. And again, if you need to, go ahead and insert some kind of elevation under your hips. First one we'll do is the seated twist. So for seated twist, we're gonna keep our legs glued together. We want to keep our shoulders stacked over our hips and our head is directly over the tailbone. Arms extend out. Now you should see your fingers in the corners of your eyes while you're looking straight ahead and your palms are facing the sky. So we're going to take a big inhale. Exhale, rotate, rotate, rotate as far as you can go to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other way. Inhale, center, try again. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale a little quicker. So we're going to twist, pulse, center. Twist, pulse, center. And what happens to your belly? Every time you're exhaling, you're pulling that navel in. Pull in, center. 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 Pull in, try 2 more. Pull in, and 1 more. Pull in, and center. Good. Now let's keep everything the same, but open your legs apart, no wider than your hips. This time we inhale on the rotation. On the exhale, you're gonna slice off your pinky toe. Notice my back arm is in a straight line with my front arm. Inhale, come up, rotate, exhale, come across. So it's inhale, lift, twist, exhale, inhale, rotate. Every time you exhale, pull the belly in, lift,
twist, pull in, lift, twist, pull in, lift, twist, pull in, lift, twist, pull in, lift, twist, pull in, lift, twist. Try one more, lift, twist, pull in, lift, center, hold, and float the arms down. Ooh, couple shoulder rolls back front, a little bit bigger. Lots of work for the shoulders and the arms on those. And then go ahead and release. All right, so now let's come off of your elevation if you're using it. Bend your knees again, place your hands behind your thighs. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Find your balance on your tailbone. And now I want you to make sure you don't round your back. So we want to keep ourselves in a nice straight line from the tailbone to the top of our head. When you're ready, begin to lift your feet. No worries if you can't get your legs all the way straight. You want to go as far as you can without compromising your form. And then when you feel ready, add your arms towards the sky. Then we're going to lower lift down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 and 3. How about 2 and 1? Big hold. Now lower just your legs. Good. And then once your legs are down, you're going to sit up nice and tall. I want you to make a fist with your hands and press your knuckles together with your thumbs pointing towards the floor. Elbows are shoulder level. So on the inhale, we prepare. Exhale. This time inhale and start scooping the belly in as you pull back. Now on the exhale, the arms extend, then they're going to open really wide. You're going to fold yourself forward until your rib cage comes close to your thighs. Hook your hands together behind your back. Lift the arms higher, and then release and touch your toes. And we're back up. Let's try again. So it's knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend. They go wide. Pulling forward, hook your hands together. Inhale, the arms up higher. And then exhale, reach to your toes. We're back up. Try again. Knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, extend. Open, fold. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale to your toes. We're back up. Knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale as we scoop. Exhale, arms extend. Open wide. Fold forward. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, reach for toes. We're back up for 2 more. Knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend. Open wide. Fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to your toes. And we've got 1 more to go. Knuckles together, thumbs are down. Inhale as we scoop. Exhale, arms extend. Open wide. Fold forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, reach to your toes. Good. And then just bring yourself to a nice neutral position. From here, let's place our hands on either side of our hips and really press down into your palms. While you're doing that, think about lifting and opening your heart and really pushing out through the heels of your feet. So here, everything is at attention. One more big breath. Exhale, soften a little bit. All right, once you've softened, let's go ahead and sit tailor style. Let your palms open, face to the sky. And we're going to transition now into all nostril breathing. So in through the nose, out through the nose. And just breathe into all that nice open space you've created in your spine. We're going to drop our chin to our chest and just let that neck relax. And actually, this is how relaxed our neck should be feeling when we're in the C shape. Roll your left ear left. Drop the chin and let's roll right. Drop the chin, let's roll left. Drop the chin, roll right. Drop the chin, and then let's lift the head back to neutral. Good. From there, we're going to press our palms together. Lace all of our fingers and push our palms away from the body. So let's breathe across the upper back and the back of our shoulders. While we're doing that, we're going to push a little bit forward, keeping those sit bones on the mat. Inhale towards the sky. Rotate to your right and then exhale. Float your fingertips down, sitting tall, looking over that shoulder. Inhale back up. Rotate, exhale, let the arms open down. Good, inhale back up. Exhale, hands together at your heart.
Lace your fingers once again, pushing our palms away, leaning forward with our sit bones remaining on the mat. And then we're back to neutral. And let your hands once again rest on your knees. So we'll take one more inhale in our seated mountain pose. Exhale, feel everything go soft. And let's make our way onto hands and knees. All right, so once we've made it to hands and knees, we've got weight bearing into our hands. I want you to make sure your fingers are widespread and you've got your hands rotated in slightly. Wrists are over shoulders, or shoulders are over wrists, and you're pressing down through your second, third, and fourth finger knuckle area on both hands. Now let's sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open your heart for cow. Exhale, let's round and scoop for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Make your way back to a neutral spine. Extend the right leg behind as you push through the heel. And then reach the left arm forward and turn your palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch. Push out through the left heel this time. Right arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch again. Extend and reach. Now let's keep the leg extended, but bring the hand back down. Set your toes down. Step that left foot back and show me a good solid plank. So think about navel to spine. No tension in the gluteals. Feeling that stretch from the heels out to the top of your head. Now begin to push your tailbone up. Adjust your feet so you move into downward facing dog. Head drops. You've got ribs pulling towards your thighs. And you've got the back of your shoulder blades pulling towards your tailbone. Walk your dog a few times, lift and lower each heel. Let's raise both heels and let them press down. Good, now let's come back down onto all fours. And we'll switch. So this time it's left leg pushing back through the heel, right arm forward, palm to the sky. Let the hand come down, set your left toes down, step your right foot back. We're back into our good strong plank. Pushing ourselves up into downward facing dog. Walking our dog a few times. Raising up those heels and pressing them back down. Good, now let's come back down onto all fours. Separate your knees, big toes are touching. Push back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, arms extend, palms to the sky, forehead to the mat. Extended child's pose. Really feel that lengthening stretch going down the spine as well as along the side of your ribs, so from your armpits all the way down. Flip the palms over, tuck the toes, and make your way back up into downward facing dog. From there, we're going to take a giant step forward with our left foot. Once there, position your runner's lunge with your knee over your ankle. You're on the ball of your right foot, your eyes are looking out, you're feeling very sturdy. Add the arms for a nice airplane lunge. And then using that nice strong core, lift your upper body into high lunge. Good, now let the arms come forward. Press your palms together. Release your hands back to the mat. Step back. Press back up into down dog. Same thing with the right foot forward. Knee is over ankle. Nice long straight back leg. Eyes looking out. Feel your weight in your front foot, second, third, fourth toe knuckle area. Add your arms for your airplane lunge. Using that nice strong core, we lift into high lunge. Now let the arms come closer together. And hands return to the mat. Right foot steps back into plank. Press back up into down dog. This time raise both heels and press them down. Try again, raise your heels and press down. Once more, heel raise and press down. Left foot steps forward, bringing us back into lunge. Push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Let's align our left heel with the back of our right heel and start to lift upper body. So we want to make sure that we've got our hip bones facing forward. Again, knee over ankle, weight distributed equally into both feet. Arms extend. But notice that you feel the weight in that forward foot pressing into your second, third, and fourth toe knuckles areas. Breathing and reaching. From there, let's open the arms wide and pull that left leg straight. Rotating at the hips, we move into 5-pointed stars. So we've got our toes in, our heels out, our palms facing up, and we're facing that wide edge of our mat. Breathe. From here, hold the belly button tight. Let's hinge forward, make it in an airplane straddle. And then we're going to lower that left hand so it's on the mat directly beneath us. And then let's inhale, lifting that right arm to the sky, twisting straddle. Exhale, let's bring the hand back down. Now let's inhale both arms, looking out. And then exhale, elbows bend, and try to see if you can sink just a tiny bit farther. And remember, it's perfectly fine to bend your knees. The goal here is to relax the upper body. So you don't want to feel any resistance, any stress or strain. Now push down into the palms again, straightening the arms. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms extend to airplane. And then inhale, pull yourself back up. Turning your palms to the sky. You made it back into 5-pointed star. Now let's turn our left toes to the front edge of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Bend your left knee. Look past that left palm. Warrior two. Again, we've got centered body weight. Got our weight pressing into our second, third, and fourth toe knuckle areas. Start to reach a little farther with your left hand. Lift the left, lower the right. Left palm to the sky. Really press out through the heel of your hand. Breathing all the way up to reverse warrior. Exhale, let's return to warrior two. And now let's pull the left leg straight without locking and prepare for triangle. Imagining we're doing this while being pressed between two panes of glass. Our right hip starts to pull right, and our left arm is going to reach away from that right hip as far as it will go. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower the left and lift the right. So imagine that you're trying to press your right hip a little bit forward and pull the right shoulder slightly back to keep you in alignment. So in other words, I don't want this triangle. I want you to be nice and open and flat. And perhaps that means keeping your left hand somewhere on your left leg versus all the way down to the floor. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, start to bend the left knee, revolve the upper body. Let's return to the ball of our right foot, and that brings us back into lunge. Then we're going to press the right hand into the mat. Inhale our left arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve for a twisting lunge. Exhale, let that hand come down. Step the left foot back, holding your solid plank. Modify to your knees, and then as you lower, elbows are open. Lead with your chest, tuck your elbows in, pressing down to the hip bones, lengthen your spine, rising away from the mat. Good, and then exhale, open the elbows, come back down. Tuck them in again, and inhale, rise into cobra. Again, opening the elbows as you lower. Tuck the elbows in, inhale, rise into cobra. Now let's tuck our toes and make our way back up into downward facing dog. We'll walk our dog a few more times. And then raise up both heels together. Press them down. Try again, rise up. And down, let's do one more, rising up. And then down, good. Once we're down, we'll take a giant step forward with our right foot, bringing us back into lunge, and then pushing the left heel down, turning your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel, keep your knee over your ankle, and start to rise into Warrior One. Remember to keep your hip bones facing forward, shoulders squared over hips, arms to the sky. Weight in that front foot, pressing into second, third, and fourth toes. Good, now let's start to pull the right leg straight. Let your arms go wide. Rotate, rotate. So now we're facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out. 5-pointed star. Hold the belly button tight, hinge forward. Make your way down into that airplane. And then from there, we're going to lower the right hand to the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm. There's our twisting straddle. Let's exhale that hand back down. Once it's down, inhale, flat back. Exhale, we're going to try to go a little deeper than the last time. So again, we're relaxing upper body. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Let's nod our head yes a few times. Then you can shake it no. And then just let it hang out. Go ahead and press down into your palms. Push your arms straight. I want you to bend your left knee. So you're going to shift your weight to the left. But think about pulling that right inner thigh towards the mat. Come back to neutral and we'll switch. Go ahead, bend the right knee. Pulling that left inner thigh towards the mat. And then come back to that neutral center. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, extend the arms, we're back in airplane. And then inhale, using that good strong core to lift us up to standing. Palms facing up. We're back at our 5-pointed star. Now let's turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch and start to bend the right knee. Keep it over your ankle, body weight is centered. You can feel that weight in your forward foot pressed into your second, third, and fourth toe knuckle areas. Good, now start to reach the right arm a little farther out. We're going to lift the right, lower the left. Turn your right palm to the sky. Think about really pressing out through the palm. Breathing all the way up the right side of your body.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
And then bring yourself back into Warrior Two. Now let's pull that leg straight without locking. And we're ready for triangle. Left hip begins pulling to the left. And your right arm is pulling away from your left hip. So you're doing this in a straight line. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, go ahead and lower the right and lift the left. Feel your body being pressed against an imaginary wall. So we're going to take one more inhale in our nice open triangle. On the exhale, start to bend that right knee. Let's revolve the upper body. Hands return to the mat. We end up on the ball of our left foot. And now we're going to push down through the left palm. Inhale, right arm to the side. And then exhale, revolve at the waist for your twisting straddle, or twisting lunge, sorry. Good, exhale that hand down. Send your right foot back into plank. Now you can modify to your knees and lower or lower in one piece. Elbows are wide for everybody. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Lengthen, rise into cobra. Let's exhale back down, elbows wide, tuck them in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Once again, open the elbows, hips to be lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Tuck the toes, come on back up. Downward facing dog. Good job. Now let's step forward, left foot, right foot. Toes stay close, heels are apart. Inhale, we're going to roll up one segment at a time. One strut reach to the sky. Exhale, return to your heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, back down. Inhale, let's roll all the way up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to our heart. This time, let's inhale to the sky. And as we exhale, let the arms open only. They're going to hook together behind your back. Once you've got them together, think about rolling the shoulder blades a little bit closer together, lifting the heart center, opening it up, and then tip your head back just enough to open your throat. Inhale to center. And exhale, hinge forward. Lead with your ribs. So in other words, don't let your back round. Once you feel your ribs pressed against your thighs, and bent knees is fine, you can drop your head and try to lift those arms a little bit higher. As we exhale, let's release. Hands return to the mat. Now take a giant step back with your left foot. Returning to lunge, and then press down, sink down onto your left knee and press into the top of your left foot. Once there, let's reach to the sky for Crescent Moon. Now let the arms open wide, rotate to your left, bring your right hand to the mat, and extend your left hand to the sky. Exhale the left hand down. Extend the right leg behind you as you push out through the right heel. Re-extend the left arm forward, turning your palm to the sky. And then try lifting your left foot while you're here so it's not helping you balance. Bring the hand and the foot back down. Set those right toes down. Step that left foot back into plank. And press back up into down dog. Good. A few more walks of our dog. And then raise up both those heels. And let them press down. Now let's step forward with the left foot. Once there, we're going to sink down onto the right knee. Press down into the top of your right foot. And then rise into Crescent Moon. Let the arms open. We're rotating to the right. Let your left hand press to the mat. Right hand to the sky. Good. Let's exhale the right hand down. We're going to send the left leg back. Push out through the left heel. Reach the right arm forward, turning your palm to the sky. And then try lifting that right foot so it's not helping you balance. Return the hand and the foot to the mat. Set your left toes down. Step back into a nice solid plank. Now let's keep our right shoulder over our right wrist and go ahead and open for side plank. Modification for this is to simply rest the side of your right knee on the mat. Let's come back to full plank. And while you're there, I want you to push back through your heels And then come forward again on the balls of your feet. So it's just a small push with your heels. Forward, push, pull, push, pull, push. One more, push, pull, hold it. Left shoulder over left wrist this time. Opening side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into plank. Press back up into down dog. A few more walks of the dog. Raising up both of our heels and press them back down. Now let's lower down onto all fours. Separate our knees, big toes are touching, push back with our tailbone. Drop your chest to your knees, forehead rests on the mat, and then let your palms open towards the sky. Let's go ahead and take the left arm, pass it through the right armpit, sink your shoulder to the mat. Bring that out and we'll switch. Passing right through left. And then we'll bring it back out and push back through the tailbone. Good, and then flip your palms over. Scoop the belly, let's round up for that nice cat stretch. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Try again, let's round, 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 cat. Inhale, cow. Once more, round and scoop in for cat. Inhale, open for cow. And then just make your way into that neutral spine. From there, I want you to tuck your toes under. You're gonna walk your hands back towards your knees. Once there, see if you can come up. So you're on the balls of your feet and you're in a little squat. And then once you've made it to that position, see if you can press your hands together at your heart. And then release your hands back to the mat. Return to all your knees and let's come down and sit on our right hip. So we're going to keep our knees and our feet pulled in as close to our body as we can. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Send that right arm to the sky. So first we're just going to side bend to the left and then come back up. Let's side bend to the left and come back up. Side bend to the left. Now we're going to lower that right hand. Bring the left arm up and around. And as you do that, think about pulling your chest towards the mat. So you've got that rotation. And then inhale back up and exhale side bend. So we inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate, pull to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate to the mat. Inhale, lift, and exhale, side bend. And then just release back to a neutral place. And let's extend the left leg out in front. And let's keep the right knee back with our foot pressed right up against our inner thigh. Let your hands rest on either side of that leg. Start to creep your fingers forward as you push back through your tailbone. Drop your ribs close to your thigh, and then let your head drop. Now move a little bit to your right, so you're centered between your bent knee and your straight leg. And then a little bit more to the right, so you're basically over the bent right knee. Make sure you're not lifting that butt cheek off the mat. And then let's walk ourselves back up. Once we're back up, we're going to rebend both the knees, but this time we'll be on our left hip. And we'll use our right hand to hold that right ankle. All right, so the left arm's going to rise up, side bend, and then come back up. So exhale, side bend, and inhale, lift. Again, side bend. Now this time we're going to lift. Let that arm come down. Bring the right arm up and around as you draw your chest towards the mat. Inhale, push up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pulling down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, lift. And exhale, side bend. And then just lower that arm. And let's stretch the right leg out straight. We'll keep the left knee bent, placing the bottom of our foot against that right inner thigh. And then hands on either side of your right leg to start. Walk them forward. Sink your belly button towards that thigh. Breathe. And then go ahead and move everything a little bit to your left. And then even more to your left, so you're basically over that bent left knee. Making sure that you're not lifting that right sit bone. And then let's inhale and come back up. Once we're up, let's extend both legs out straight. Once they're straight, you can bounce the knees up and down a few times. And then just let your legs relax. You can keep a slight bend in your knees as you hinge forward. See if you can grab hold of your big toes. And then once you've got a hold of your big toes, see if you can push your legs a little straighter. And then melt your rib cage close to your thighs. Let the last thing to come down be your head. And then let's release our toes and slowly roll back up. And then once we've made it up, let's bend our knees, hands go behind our thighs. Again, we're going to keep our back nice and straight. Belly button holds tight as you find your balance. And then we go ahead, extend our legs, going where we can without rounding our back. Once we've established that, add your arms. And then slowly open like someone has a big iron. And they are ironing you into the mat. Once we're down, push out through your heels, reach out through your fingers. And then, let your body go soft. Good, and then let's open the arms wide to the side. Rebend both of our knees. And I want you to take your right ankle and place it on your left thigh. Once it's there, use your right hand and push gently on that inner right thigh until you feel some good resistance in your hip. Now try lifting the left foot while the leg is still crossed. Thread your hands behind that thigh and start to pull both legs closer to your body, continuing to open that right knee. And then let's rest that foot down. Cross your right leg farther over your left. Re-extend the arms and drop both knees to your left. Take them as far as you can get them to go without lifting right shoulder. And just simply gaze over your right hand. And then we'll slowly come back up. Good, and then once we're up, let's uncross. And we'll change. So now you can place your left ankle on your right thigh. Use your right hand to start to gently push against that inner right thigh, breathing into inner thigh, outer hip. Now lift your right foot, thread your hands behind your right thigh, and start to pull both legs closer and closer to your body. Good, and then let's set that foot back down. Cross your left leg farther over the right. Re-extend those arms nice and wide and slowly drop your knees to the right. Keep your left shoulder down as you look left. And then we'll slowly come back up. And then once we're up, let's uncross those legs. Now let's bring the arms in closer and pull the knees back into the chest. Give ourselves a really well-deserved hug. Adding a few rocks from side to side. And then a few gentle knee circles around. And let's reverse. Good, and then from there, start by opening the knees, let your big toes remain touching. So we're pulling our thighs towards our shoulders. Continue to take that a little bit wider, try to get the soles of your feet to come close together. And then pull your heels towards your body while you continue to open those knees. Good, let's bring the knees back together. I want you to tighten the belly, come back up into that C shape. While we're there, extend your left leg all the way out onto the mat. Pull it back in and switch. Push the right leg all the way out. Now we'll keep the right leg there and re-extend the left leg out. And now you can melt your upper body back into the mat. Once you're melted all the way down, let your arms rest at your sides, palms to the sky. And just like we did in the very beginning, I want you to simply tense your arms from your shoulders out to your fingertips. Let those arms go soft. Do the same with your legs. Tense your legs, pushing out through your heels, from your hips to your heels. And then let your legs go soft. I want you to bring attention and awareness into your spine. I want you to breathe from the top of your head to your tailbone and feel your breath weaving itself in between each little segment of your spine. And just continue to guide your breath around your body. Seek out those places that perhaps are still tense or tight, or areas of the body that give you some kind of an issue. Maybe it's a shoulder, maybe it's your knee, maybe it's your back. Let your breath linger in those spaces a little bit longer and be deliberate about guiding your breath there and feeling it entering those spots. Inhale in this position. Exhale fully. And then let's bring both knees back into the chest. Tighten the belly, press to the back of the ribs, bring your nose towards your knees. And then as we exhale, let's roll up and return to our easy cross-leg position. Opening your palms to the sky, allowing the backs of your hands to rest softly on your knees. Feel the shoulders drop away from the ears while the top of your head is being pulled towards the sky. I'm going to drop our chin to our chest. Lift the head to back and open your throat. And then allow your head to come back to neutral. Let's place our hands together, pressing firmly. And then we're going to inhale, open our arms and our heart really wide, and let your hands come together. All right, we made it through. Yay. Okay, so I hope you feel nice and strong from the inside out. And with that strength comes that whole feeling of peace and calm. Remember, hydrate, keep your muscles nice and juicy. Spread those random acts of kindness to everyone you meet. Wear your mask when you're out and about in places, even if you're vaccinated.
All right? And I thank you for joining me this morning and sticking with me through the tech issues in the beginning. And know that I'll be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Be safe, be healthy, and I'll see you soon.